Oh shit, I had no idea we were going live. Guys, I legit forgot I hit the live button. I am so sorry. Okay, I need to grab my coffee. Hey, how's it going, Randy? Alrighty, so I am here. FYI guys, Krisha is doing a video as we speak. So you guys have a lot of content coming your way. Also, I've been getting a few questions from people asking me questions on just like psychology of trading, etc., etc. And I figured I should start like probably doing audio recordings of that, like of my answers, instead of like typing it out, because a lot of these answers are going to be useful to all of you, not just a few of you, like literally all of you. But I don't want to do a podcast or anything like that either, though. So I'm wondering where should I be posting that kind of content. And Discord isn't the most, this is what I hate about Discord, and I miss Telegram for this, because back in our Telegram days at Mango, I used to like send out these audio notes all the time, right? People would ask me these questions and I'd be like constantly sending out audio notes. And I'm beginning to miss that a lot. And I'm kind of finding myself going back to these old Telegram groups of mine and speaking out my thoughts to people, because man, it gets, sometimes you just can't, I don't know, man, I can't type as comfortable on my phone as other people do. So yeah, Discord really needs to add that feature. I may actually just dump Discord. It's getting annoying that it's been so long. Audio notes is all TikTok, buddy. I don't use TikTok, man. But should I? I mean, how about Instagram, guys? Oh, Instagram could be a good idea, right? I need to start using Instagram more. Could you guys follow me on Instagram? I think it's the same. I'm gonna start building my Instagram account. That's what I should do. Hey Jason, how's it going? Alright guys, the markets are nuts, eh? Like, man, we kind of knew volatility was about to pick up, but here's the thing, guys, volatility, in my opinion, is still not there. Like, this is nuts. Like, what's happened was good, was great, yes, but I think there's a lot more vol to come. I don't think we're done. Like, there's so much to talk about today, and this morning, like, I hope you guys are using the dashboard. I really hope you guys are using the new features of the dashboard, because the dashboard has just turned into a freaking beast. Let me tell you guys what happened this morning. Do you guys see this sign over here on Aave? Oh wait, we should probably start the stream officially. Is the music too loud, guys? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. I'm just gonna adjust a few things. Hi guys, just a forewarning, we're going to be all over the place today because there's a lot to talk about. Instagram has a live? What? So you can't hear me, eh? Relief? Is it just guys, how about the rest of you? Okay, cool. Rachel says things are fine. Rachel Rambaran. Rachel, I really like your last name. Where's that last name from, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, Marlene. Oh, you mean... I'm just kidding. But yeah. Yeah, your last name. Your surname, where's it from? Like, which country is it from? It sounds like an ASMR stream, but we can... Dude, I've realized that if I put my, like, exciting voice on, I get exhausted by the end of the stream. I can't do it anymore, man. I gotta talk like normally. I just get exhausted and I just can't do the streams often. Small country of Brazil, South America. Nice. Oh, Suriname. Suriname is a country. Oh dear God, I am so sorry. I thought you meant that's my surname. Oh dear God, I do apologize. All right, guys. I want to start off with the dashboard because I have done a terrible job in announcing the new features, and honestly, it's just not my thing. I'm not a marketing guy. But let me tell you guys how you should have been using the dashboard at least this morning, or at least the past few days, ever since these features came out. So we have a new feature here, right? Well, multiple new features. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see all the new flags over here that we have available: dead cross, golden cross, bearish divergence, bullish divergence, and they're all being listed under the flags column now. Okay. And those of you who don't have premium access, it doesn't matter. You guys can take a screenshot of everything I'm showing you, and you guys can use it for your trading over the next like few hours, right? I mean, next day maybe. And I wish I did the stream earlier this morning, because it would have been so freaking amazing to see what happened here. We had bearish divergence flags across the board on my list over here. This is a list of all the coins that I'm watching. Okay, it's not an updated list by any means. I've not been updating this, but these are coins I'm interested in, right? And we had bearish divergence flags across the board. Okay, But remember, these flags over here are potential bearish divergence. And if you guys have been following the content over here, and especially if you guys are in the C program, you guys know a potential bearish divergence may get invalidated. So that's why we always wait for the trigger and the confirmation, right? And what we can do now, guys, is use the dashboard to identify invalidations of bearish divergences and bullish divergences, because there were at least 6 to 8 of these that were bearish divergences flags triggered, and they all disappeared on the 4-hour candle close. They all disappeared, right? What does that tell us? It tells us that the price invalidated the bearish divergence and markets want to go up further. That's really strong, because you guys need to understand that bots and algos that try to front run bearish divergence, and that's normal, okay? It's not like they're doing anything bad, because I would trade that way too. If I come up against resistance and I see potential bearish divergence, I would take that trade, right? But then when you see the bearish divergence get untriggered, right, what does it mean? It means that a high is getting taken out, right? We can use an example for example. One of the trade setups I posted on the Discord was Sol, right? We posted a bullish trade setup, and I looked at the chart over here and I'm like, wait a minute, there's bearish divergence. Should I wait on this? So I was like, okay, wait, let's see what's going on over here, right? And let's go on over to the chart, guys. Let's go on over the chart and see what's going on. Okay, so we're looking at Bitcoin over here. Let's go to Sol. And this is where it's really useful for those of you who are not too technical and don't understand trend analysis and bearish divergence, bullish divergence. This is where the dashboard makes it all simple for you. Because, hey, wait a minute, my bearish divergence just disappeared from the dashboard. What does that mean? Well, look at what price did. Look at this. It took out this major high. It took out all the highs that mattered, guys, right? Took out this high too, took out everything. So even if you don't understand what key high needs to be taken out to trigger that or untrigger the bearish divergence, well, the dashboard is now giving you that info. So if you guys start seeing your bearish divergences, confirm on the next candle close whether it's still there. Because if it's not there anymore, you may need to get out of your trade if that's what you took your trade on, right? And I've always tried to protect you guys from playing bearish divergence or bullish divergence too early. But now you guys can use the dashboard to your advantage to be like, hey, wait a minute, it's gone. The bearish divergence is gone. Maybe I reduce my position size at the very least. Does that make sense, guys? Right? Use your tools to your advantage, please. Because remember, nothing's for certain. You can put on a trade and expect to be wrong, and that's a good way to trade. Guys, my volume on my mic is like as up as it can be. I'm going to try to fix it, but okay, hold up. I'm going to try to fix it, all right? What's the software for this goddamn mic? Sure motive. Alrighty. Guys, I've always had mic issues. Like I keep I've spent at least $8,000 in just effing mics. Just mics. I have like 5 mics at home. Nothing works. Like it's my voice that has to be the problem, man. Okay, what am I doing here? But for some reason these mics work beautiful for Krisha. I've set it to auto level. Should I put the mic closer to my mouth? How's this? How do I sound now? Mystic Hodler says, what are you on about? Yo, dude, tell the guys on the chat, man. They're all up on my... What's the phrase? The mic is fine, don't go... Okay, Jesus. All right, cool. I'm just gonna ignore everyone then. If Keisha, is the audio good? Up in my grill, thank you. They're all up in my grill, man. Thank you, Relief. All right, so what's the play here? What's the play here, guys? Come on, come on. There's a play here. There are two plays, all right? There's a trade setup. They're both bullish in my opinion. Okay, okay. Let's go back to the dashboard. What I'm going to show you guys now is going to be like, I need you guys to visualize that one, a lot of these guys had bearish divergences triggered. Okay, they're all gone. A lot of these guys still have their dead cross though. Okay, so you don't want to be going all out bullish just yet. Okay, I want to show you though that when you start increasing your time frames, right, you're going to see, especially if you take off my my favorite list and filter out the bullish divergences, there are so many coins that have low volatility, bullish divergence, short trend, death cross, right? Low vol with lots of bullish divergences across the board. Wake them up, bro. I think the markets are trying to put in a new low and they're really struggling to do so. Okay, I want you guys to be careful though, because the trend is still down. Okay, we are short across the board. We have death cross, Ichimoku bearish cross, but these bullish divergences are beginning to show up on multiple coins now, because these coins are struggling to put in new lows, right, relative to the 14-day time frame, of course. So this is information that we shouldn't be acting on, but we should be keeping at the back of our minds, so that way we're not surprised. You know, that's how you stay alive in this market and become millionaires at the end of, all it takes is, I think, 1.5 cycle, really. Okay, 1.5 cycle. People say 2 cycles, some people say 1 cycle. I think it's 1.5 cycle to become a millionaire in this market. But you just need to survive. You just need to freaking survive. So my job is to ensure you guys survive, okay? Because by default, you guys are just going to make money in this market, okay? So remember, with that backdrop, what are we trying to do? We're trying to basically position for any move. And I think these moves are going to be like opportunities that you want to get in and get out of very, very quickly, relative to how we trade at Mango, where we hold trades for a longer time. We're not going to be looking to do that, okay? Not in this juncture. So for Sol, for example, we have the zone over here, okay? This zone is going to be a contested zone. Over here, you can start looking to position and look for a break towards the upside, but at the back of your mind, you need to be thinking, but the trend is still down. This could very well push down and give me a nice bid, right? So if this breaks these lows over here, you need to be okay exiting very soon and looking for a reposition over here. I think this is going to be a higher low, okay, if we do break down over here. The issue is that it's not an easy decision to say, you know what, we're going to break down over here, because this structure has broken on the 4-hour time frame. And I posted this in the morning on our Discord, right? On both channels, the Seed as well as Grove. So look at that candle close. Look at that test. This could be a nice long opportunity. Apologies. This could be a nice long opportunity, knowing full well that you could be wrong, and then looking to reposition here. This juncture over here is going to be key. Look at the push up there, okay? And now, if you guys turn on your Mango Dynamic on the 4-hour time frame, right? You can see, ooh, look at that rejection over there. So clean. Coming in right over there, guys. So again, you guys don't have access to Mango Dynamic, doesn't matter. Take a picture of this and then mark out this region over here too. Take a screenshot, mark out this region, because that's going to be a region that we contend. Okay, so where's the long opportunity? Well, it's from here to here. That's pretty much it. It's just this spread on Sol. Okay, it's 5%, and then you can decide to take some profits out, leave some in, and look for a bigger move. The issue is when you switch on over to a daily time frame, you're going to see that right over there, there's daily dynamic resistance, right? So we clear the 4-hour dynamic, great. Get a good opportunity, great. But until we clear dynamic resistance on the daily too, you cannot get too greedy. So right over there, again, take a screenshot, guys. Okay, take a screenshot right over there, 4-hour daily dynamic resistance. Going back to the 4-hour, if you turn on your Ichimoku, you're going to see that, and this was posted by, okay, right over there, the 21 EMA and the Kijun, right over there, okay, lining up with the 4-hour dynamic. So if we do get that move down there, that is worth a trade. But do we get that? Because look at that. Look at this. Look at that Ichimoku twist over there. That's screaming to get tested. Because remember, when you see a twist like that and price moves so far away from the twist, you tend to get a move into the twist, right? Because look how far equilibrium ended up being away from the cloud and away from the Tenkin, right? So when you see equilibrium, price moves so far away from equilibrium, it tends to snap back into the twist, right? So a lot is pointing to a move at least to here. You may want to capture that. It's a good trade. So that's a really, really good opportunity on have you went I think Krisha's going to be doing a detailed analysis on Bitcoin, guys, so stay tuned for that. But I could go over Bitcoin. I'll tell you guys the story of Bitcoin at the moment. We're sitting up against massive resistance over here. I wouldn't say massive, but it's key resistance, so I wouldn't be too keen on looking to long Bitcoin over here. I do want to emphasize though that I have a bias this month where I've told myself strictly that I am not trading Bitcoin this month, right? I'm only looking to trade Bitcoin short when I see a clear opportunity. So let me phrase the scenario for Bitcoin to you guys. For those of you who missed the most recent videos, when we close the month, and I do apologize for these scribbles and my chart being messed up. When we close the month, I did not like the monthly close at all, but I was not convinced on the short yet because we are sitting on major support. And I kept talking about it throughout my video, saying that we could bounce here, we could bounce here, we could bounce here, but I'm not taking a long. Okay, we could bounce here, but I'm not taking a long. And I want you guys to also notice there that even though I felt pretty strongly about us bouncing here, my rules told me, Sean, you cannot long, and I did not long, and I'm very happy that I did not, regardless of the bounce, because I'm happy I followed my rules. I'm not happy, I don't measure my success based on how well I did in terms of my performance. I measure my success on how well I followed my rules, right? So my rule for this entire month was no longs on Bitcoin, look for easy shorts, and there was no easy short on Bitcoin. So where did I take my short? I took my short on Ethereum instead, okay? With that up put aside, you guys need to know that I have a bias on Bitcoin at the moment where I'm not looking for long opportunities. So I'm going to be mentally seeing resistance everywhere. Okay. So at the moment, there's resistance, in my opinion, right over here, right? And in fact, we did. Like, I drew this a while ago, and look at that. We tapped it to the T, to the freaking wick, right? So, hey, they say TA doesn't work, but clearly does. So I think Bitcoin could come down, right? However, again, if you go back to the dashboard, guys, it's just, look at Bitcoin's vol. Even after yesterday's move, it's still sitting at freaking 8. It's still sitting at 8. And guys, I think volatility is still priced far too cheap, okay? Like, even selling options at the moment is such a scary prospect at the moment because you're not getting much at all. Like, if you try to even sell, like, what's the top of the range at the moment on Bitcoin? Oh wait, are you guys seeing the right screen? Apologies, I'm all over the place. So let's say the top of the range is around 24,000, right? And you go down to the 24 strikes, and I'm not even looking at the freaking weeklies, okay? I'm looking at the bi-weeklies. I'm looking at the expirations on 28 October over here, and you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit, right? Vol is priced too cheaply at the moment, right? And this is setting up for a squeeze, in my opinion. It's setting up for a squeeze. So I happily missed the Bitcoin move this month because I already set the rule, right? And it's just too stressful to constantly change your rules, guys. One of the reasons why you set rules is to reduce stress. But I think Bitcoin could go up, especially when you see a freaking daily candle like this. When you see a candle close like this in a bear market on bad news, guys. CPI came in higher than expected. Markets do this, okay? As soon as we saw SPY, I had a huge feeling Bitcoin was going to rally like nuts. As soon as we saw SPY gap down, I thought that was totally overblown. Pre-market was sitting here. I was like, what? No, that doesn't seem right. This is completely overblown, right? And the market did that. So that one move, in my opinion, is going to reshape the narrative moving forward. You guys are no longer gonna see CPI be a major factor in when markets move up or down. It's going to be things like employment data. It's going to be things like wage inflation. I did a video that talked about that just recently. If someone could link it in the chat below, it would be great. But I essentially talked about what the Fed is really going to be looking at moving forward. It's not even going to be CPI data, and I think the market is beginning to figure that out as well, right? It's going to be things like employment data and inflation expectations. Not even CPI, inflation expectations, right? And the good way to track inflation expectations, guys, is by looking at the break-even rates, right? And you guys are seeing that they have come down, but they have bounced up too now. Jesus. Let's see this updated result. But inflation expectations did come down, and now again it's bounced up on every rally. Again, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with information that you guys probably don't care about. But my overall thoughts on Bitcoin is we got to wait for the monthly close, and until the monthly closes back about 20,000-ish, I'm not gonna be too bullish. But similarly, I can't be overly bearish while I'm seeing every other currency, guys, do this. Look at every other currency. Not every other currency, but these are the top 10 currencies that I've noted down over here that I'm looking at. Bitcoin against the yen, holding key levels. Look at that. It's looking freaking good. Bitcoin against, not relative to the USD chart, I must emphasize. Bitcoin against the great British pound. Not so great now, eh? Yeah, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. You guys gotta send me hate mail. Yeah, looking good. Against the Indian rupee, looking good. Against the euro, looking good. Against the CAD, looking good. Against the Swiss franc, I believe this is. Yep, looking good. Against the Aussie dollar, looking really good actually, man. Against NZD, one of the better looking charts over here. It does look like a bear flag that could break down. All of them do, but it's not looking as garbage as the USD chart looks like, right? Bitcoin against the renminbi, looking good. And Bitcoin against the Singaporean dollar. This is the one I'm looking at the most, by the way. Okay, this is the one I'm going to be looking at the most. So it's hard, guys. It's not easy, right? And when it's not easy, I'm a pussy, man. I'm just like, F it. Apologies for the cross language. I don't like taking difficult trades. I don't. I like easy trades. And in my opinion, the easy trade was on Ethereum, right? We took the trade. We played it short. I did updates. It's essentially a 3-series update, right? There were 3 episodes on the Building Your Small Account series. I posted all 3 of them where we took an Ethereum, where we first planned the Ethereum trade, we took the Ethereum trade, we talked about how and why we'll be closing the Ethereum trade, and then we closed it, right? So Ethereum was an easy trade, very, very easy trade. Why? Because it had a clean level it broke towards the downside right over here, right? Clean level, and then was consolidating. So go watch those videos. You guys will learn a lot on how to find easy trades, how to avoid difficult trades, because this market is the crypto market. Okay, I can't speak for the traditional market, but the crypto market is not efficient yet. There are easy trades across the board, and it's our duty as millennials to go and take this money while we can, because it's not going to last. It's not going to last. I shit you not, guys. And the trades are getting more and more difficult every cycle, right? So I think we have like 2 cycles at most before the trades get difficult here too. Super difficult. Fed pivoted, it seems. I don't think so, man. Could we see a pullback tomorrow? You could see a pullback. Like, what kind of pullback are you looking for? You could see a pullback today, man. I mean, you got a mini pullback, right? 1.6%. So if we lose this level, let's look at the lower time frames. If we lose this level here, it's not being respected too much on the 1 hour. We could see price come down somewhere around this region here. Let's see. Yeah, we lose this here. I could see price coming down here. This is going to be a key level to hold. It's kind of looking weak over here, eh? Come on. Yeah, may see a pullback. I think it gets picked up though. I honestly think it gets picked up. Can you check wet daily chart, bullish divergence and stock RSI curled up? Bullish divergence, okay? Let's see. Oh, let's test the dashboard. Wet. WeChain. Wait, what? Oh, wait, there's no bullish divergence, dude. I don't think so, at least. Unless it's not on the dashboard. What's the ticker symbol? Okay, so WeChain on the dashboard says the trend is long on USD. Oh, this is the 4-hour time frame. We're looking at the daily, dude. What time frame are you looking at, bud? Oh wait, you guys can't see my thingy here. You know what I should do? I should add a mini screen underneath. I'll do that in a bit. Hey IJ, dude, how are you, man? Dude, it's so good to see you, buddy. So good to see you. Okay, yo, Twigs, what time frame? You are looking at the daily chart. All right, let's do this. Back on the right screen. You're looking at daily. Okay, so the trend is short. Previous trend was neutral. We do have a dead cross on it, which is fine in my opinion. We don't have the bearish Ichimoku cross on this, which is a good sign because a lot of these, like, if you saw the cloud symbol here with the down arrow, essentially this symbol, it's the Ichimoku bear setup, and you don't want to be trading against that in my opinion. So this vol I kind of like here for a reversal, but I'm not, the dashboard at the very least is not indicating a bullish divergence, but so let's go ahead and see if you are right. You could very well be right. And ticker symbol at USDT. Shouldn't be looking at KuCoin. Let's look at Binance. Okay. Yeah, there's no bullish divergence. Yeah, this is the thing is, price comes down. This could actually be bearish divergence that does flip into bullish divergence, right? You're looking at essentially this here and then this here, right? But the thing is, you don't know if this is the low yet, right? We need to take out the high here. Then at that point too, we also still need to take this low. This RSI needs to come down a tad bit more, and then this needs to go up. So it may actually put potential bullish divergence in very, very soon. I see what you're seeing, but you have to be very, very careful to not front run that trade, right? Because remember, divergence is essentially a difference between trends between the RSI and price, right? When you see price putting in an uptrend and RSI putting in a downtrend, or you could even say not putting in an uptrend, right? Something like that to me is good enough. You're not seeing that just yet because you technically still have a higher low potential over here, right? However, look at this, right? There's bearish divergence there, man. Were you guys, was I recording the right screen? I hope to God. Ooh, dude, the mango month is just RSI, dude. It's just RSI with all these colors, and has some convenience indicators, right? So basically, we have we basically have the ability to show the higher time frame RSI or the lower time frame RSI, right? So for example, if I am on the we are looking at the 1 hour RSI over here. Wait, was I looking at the 1 hour this entire time? You're talking the daily, eh? Oops, my bad, dude. I was looking at the 1 hour, but just as an example of what the Mango RSI allows you to do, I can go ahead and put on the daily time frame RSI, right? And it kind of doesn't show to you well over here because it's the 1 hour compared to the daily. But yeah, this is really useful if you know how to use it. Okay, but let's go ahead and look at your daily. And you're seeing bullish divergence. There's no trend here, dude. So when it's going sideways like this, and RSI is also going sideways, there's no trend. So you'll be forcing bullish divergence at that point, right? Don't force it. You'll be looking for information just because you want something to show you information. Try not to do that. Yeah, I was looking at the 1 hour. My bad, man. Apologies. All right, back to Bitcoin. Yeah, I think this is coming down. It looks like it wants to come down, especially if it starts losing this level over here. I think it's picked up though. Let's see. There's gonna be buy pressure coming. Hey, Wolves, how's it going, man? Dude, Wolvie, we have IJ in here today. We should definitely schedule a Catan session this weekend. That was an awesome video you did. I'd like more of that. Hey man, what do you guys think? Should I be posting it on a different channel? Because believe it or not, I got unsubscribes on that video. People are like, we don't want to hear this shit. IJ, the only reason I win is because you guys let me win. And you guys secretly just let me win. If Bitcoin does not hold this, where can it possibly come down to? I think we see a move down to 19,400 first. And if we lose 19,300, I think we come back down to 19,200, 19,100 region. So essentially you're looking at this, and then you're looking at that, and then after that you're looking at, yeah, after that 18,900 again. That's like lower time frame trading though. Yeah, you have your key levels marked out over here, guys. Like I said, at the moment, as volatile as yesterday's move was, vol is still really, really low in the grand scheme of things. Sean, what's changed about the macro situation? Inflation print is higher, bonds are still selling off. How could BTC be printing in a bottom in the face of these macro headwinds? So price doesn't put in a bottom on when bullish news starts showing up, right? That's not when price puts in a bottom. Price puts in a bottom when all the bearish news that could possibly come has already been priced in, right? So the markets are always forward looking. So if the markets decide that, you know what, this is as bad as it can get for the next like 4 or 5 months, because we've already priced in the hikes that are to come, next month and the month after that, as well as the CPI prints, right? Maybe the market decided, you know what, we don't think there's. Let's think about what could get the market. What could surprise the market over the next 6 months? That's what you need to be. That's what you need to be thinking at all times. And at the moment, I think that fears of Ukraine-Russia war escalation, as well as recessionary fears, as well as CPI fears, as well as wage inflation fears, everything that you can think of may have already been priced in, and the market at one point begins to figure that out as well and says, you know what, whoever was left to sell has already sold, right? So people start hedging back into positions at the very least, and you see bear market rallies, right, that sometimes get overdone because over-eager shorts and retail traders get way out of position or way too leveraged at the wrong times. And this is the pain they go through on these bear market rallies. So you could see a bear market rally, and then we come back down to these levels and just put in a higher low and then bounce off again, right? Macro headwinds need to be, you can't look at what's going on right now. You need to be thinking about what's going to come in the next 3 to 4 months. And if you think that everything's already priced in, some people are like, you know what, I'm just going to start buying. And one of the biggest signs, by the way, of the market doing that is when you see bad news and the market turns, right? When bad news is ignored and you get a bullish candle, that's a big sign, by the way. That is a very, very big sign. It's not a definitive sign by all means, because there was a lot of bad news. From what Krisha was telling me, apparently there was some bad news in regards to oil as well, right? But I'm not sure on that. In regards to OPEC and the barrels or something like that, I'm not certain. I'm not following everything. I'm following price. All right, Solana. Again, if we lose this level over here, trade opportunity coming in around the $40 mark. Oh, sorry, $31 mark. Wait, was that it? No, it was here, right? Come on. I think it's somewhere here, guys. Yeah, it's here. That's how I trade that. By the way, if you guys haven't smashed a like yet, make sure you do. Tyler Crip says, sup dude, so nice to see you live again. Can you check out Gala USDT for me, my dude? Much love. All right, let's go Gala. Check out what the dashboard's saying first on Gala. Alright, so Gala, the story says bearish Ichimoku cloud. Don't want to trade against that. Death cross and potential bullish divergence. Ooh, that's interesting. So trend is short across the board. Volatility is low, but we have potential bullish divergence. Really interesting. Let's see what the 4 is saying. 4 flip neutral. Previous trend was short. Volatility is pretty high. Death cross on the 4 too. Probably testing the death cross. We'll take a look at that. 12-hour time frame, short, wall, medium, Ichimoku, dead cross. So the combination of the 4 flipping neutral as well as the daily having bullish divergence with low volatility might actually make for a very, very interesting setup. So let's go ahead and look for that on the charts. Alright, so you can see the 4 is testing dynamic resistance over here too, but I want to check out the golden and the death cross. And right over here, we do have the death cross coming in all the way from back there though, right? So it has a lot of work to do to undo this. So 4 death cross still in play. We'll go ahead and look at the daily. What's going on over there? Seeing daily bullish divergence. I don't like, I was going to say I don't like these wicks over here, but I guess crypto in general is going to be very illiquid, right? Let's go take a look at the oscillators. And yeah, this is putting in a downtrend. Price has basically broken a new low, and RSI has not done so. It's struggling. So this is bullish divergence, well, potential bullish divergence that will trigger as soon as, we start seeing daily candle closes back above 4 cents, 0.03947 to be a little bit more exact, right? You guys can note that number down right over here. Start seeing daily candle closes over here. I think this starts making its way up at least to around 4.3, further up to 4.6. What I mean is 4.6 cents. And let's look at the weekly now, see what's going on over here. Weekly looks pretty bad, but 5 cents is a potential target if that daily bullish divergence does see play through. After 5 cents, we're looking at around 7 cents. All right, back to Bitcoin. Not losing that level we talked about, wants to be a little bit more resilient. Gotta wait for the 4 candle close. I think we're looking at underneath 19,756, right? Where did all my horizontals go? It's on the 1 hour time frame. I had horizontals here, right? Cheers, man. Looks printing some nice price action on the lower time frames, currently up against weekly resistance, but if it breaks, there are some juicy moves opening up. Looks, all right, let's take a look at looks. Not much information over here. That cross bearish Ichimoku, 35 days now. Okay. Apologies, guys. That cross wall is pretty high. Interesting. It flipped long. What the hell is this? It looks USD. Ooh, this actually does look good. Yeah, this does look good, man. Hey, nice find. Oof. Hey, this is a good find, dude. This is a very good find. Yeah, lower time frame trade right over here. This is the long right here actually. Like, look at that 4 hour close that we had just the prior 4 hour close. That was a good long. Dip back into this, basically trading the wink opportunity right over there. Winked it, bounced off it. Looks like it wants to continue. It has taken out this high over here. It just took out that high too. This is a really good find. 23 cents. Once it takes out this high here at 23.79, likely going to make its way all the way up to 25. That's going to be a good move of almost 10%, man. Take some off over there, of course. Some resistance in the zone here, but hold a bit longer for the rest of the position for a move all the way up to 30 cents. So let's say you leave in 50% more. You're getting another 20% on that 50%, right? Which would be another 10%. So by just leaving 50% of your position in, you are getting another 10%, so doubling your profits. I don't see us going to 13.8, Sean, barring 13.8 what? Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, right, 13.8k. Hey man, I hope you are right. I don't want to be poor again. Wolf, gotta give you props, dude. This was a good find, and your read on the charts have improved tremendously, dude. Oh, 12-hour time frame, eh? 12-hour time frame. Oof. 12-hour time frame is gonna be difficult. This doesn't look like it wants to. You know what? Let's just look at the Ichimoku over here. Okay, yeah. Let's say price runs, right? Let's say price runs away. I think this is gonna come back down to give you the Ichimoku. Even if it does run away, you're likely gonna get something like this. Tenkin TK cross, price come down to test it. 21 EMA is probably somewhere around there too. Yeah, it's lining up with the Tenkin, so it's gonna follow up there. Higher low somewhere around here maybe. And then edge to edge trade, look for the bigger win, and that's lining up with 30 cents. Right, that's lining up with 30 cents. So there's another trade there. Lloyd says he loves Catan. Hey man, join the Mango Grove, and we do have a Mango gaming channel too, where we do play Catan. Rishi, hey Rishi, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Are you going to do an RSR revisit? It seems to be playing out. Thanks very much. Love your analysis as always. Yeah, I'll try to do an update on RSR. I'll add to the series. But did you take the trade, man? I did not take the trade, unfortunately. Hey, can I see your thoughts on Bitcoin? I covered Bitcoin just like 15 minutes ago, Daniel. You have a long from 18,199. Good job, dude. Good job. Well done. Good trade. So Bitcoin, my overall thoughts are that I think that we have more volatility. I think volatility, as much as people think that, we got a volatile move, based on what I'm seeing, I think there's more vol to come. Vol is still pretty low, and the markets are pricing in volatility way too low as well, in my opinion. Like, look at implied volatility. There's nothing, dude. So I think Bitcoin has more, but we are sitting at short, lower time frame to mid time frame resistance over here. This was a level that marked out a while ago, and we came and smacked right up against it, and the market is respecting that level. So we could dip back down a tad bit lower, but if you have such a good position, man, you gotta ask yourself, do you want to risk losing position? Now, me, I'm a greedy guy, and I hold on to positions, but I often give back profits. Keep that in mind. So you got to trade your personality, but I think there's resistance here, and this key level over here at 20,200 is even bigger resistance, right? Once we break past this zone, though, I think there's very little stopping Bitcoin from getting up to the top of the range, and the top of the range would be around first 21,600 and then 22,000. But good job, dude. Good trade. I'm noticing a lot of you guys like putting on fantastic trades recently. Another shout out to Raja, who has been in the zone recently with his great trades. You guys are making me proud. Making me proud. All right, let's go check out what Sol is doing. Anyone putting trades on Ethereum? Hey Avi, on time. Dude, I'm about to wrap up. You're 1 hour late. This guy on time. You too, bud. You too. All right, any final questions? Hey, what do you know? There's a nice trade on Ethereum here. There is a nice trade on Ethereum here, guys. Missed it. Missed it. Oh, that was handed to us on a platter, eh? It's unfortunate. But this could keep seeing continuation, especially. Okay, so Bitcoin breaks its level that I just showed you guys. That's the trade, eh? If Bitcoin breaks its level, you guys can then take this trade on Ethereum from this level all the way to 1400. Oh, nice, dude. Nice, Rishi. Good job. Good job, bud. I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we can go ahead and try to get some. Oops, that's not supposed to be there. So where would you set your, how would you get invalidated on this trade? Look, this is a breakout trade, right? You have to long here. And you know, if this breaks out of here, by the way, guys, after, the reason I like this trade is because leaving your position in essentially allows you to take the trade, take the rest of the position from here. Because this is going to have a nice breakout for the measured move. I think this is pointing like 1500, by the way. Yeah, it is. Right. I may actually take this trade. I have to think about it though. I may actually trade Ethereum long. Because we do have, we are testing the top of the symmetrical. Man, you guys should go watch the Ethereum series I posted. Jesus, this ended up being such a fake out, eh? Yeah, if this breaks out, I'm pushing for 1550 Ethereum. If this breaks out of this range over here, this looks very tempting. But I wish I took that trade as soon. Because look at that, the forward dynamic called it, guys. The forward dynamic is essentially screaming at you to get back into the trade over here long, because you broke back into the symmetrical triangle as well as claimed the forward dynamic, held it on the next attempt to break back. This is so good. So yeah, we missed it over here, but there's still so much to be had on this trade. 16% more. Rishi says, thanks, bud. Final question. How have you been doing? Oh, that's sweet of you to ask, man. Dude, I've been fantastic. This has the past like 2 months, I guess, has been really, I would say a month and a half, right? Because just moved into a new place, and the move was really, really, really hectic. I hate moving. Who doesn't? But ever since then, it's been really, really nice. I've been catching up on my readings, and not just that, I've been going past my targets now for the year for my readings. So it's been a really, really good month so far. I got a lot done this month. I'm learning a lot, man. These markets we are so lucky. We are so lucky to be going through all of these events in the markets, because we are essentially fast paced. Is that the term I'm looking? Fast tracking our knowledge in macro, right? What took the older folk like 10 years to learn, we are getting to learn in like a year or two, just because of market experience. So we are so lucky. Just consume as much knowledge as you guys can. Right? Just consume. I will be trading Ethereum on margin, crypto Frenic, and I've been using BitGet, dude. I've been using BitGet for the past like 4 months now, and I've been loving it. So if you guys are like us from Canada or from USA, and you guys don't have access to futures exchanges because of the KYC constraints and blah blah blah, then BitGet is what you guys want to be using while you guys can. Because I was using Deribit for years until, well, Ontario screwed us and became a lot more, I don't say impossible to use Deribit, but became difficult to use Deribit. And now, unless I'm trading options, I use BitGet for everything, and it's been amazing. And there's a link in the description down below that will give you 15% on all of your trading, a discount on all of your trading fees, which, believe me, adds up. It adds up. Even if you have a small account, over time, when you look back at the previous cycle, right, and you're like, I paid all of those fees in Bitcoin and in Ethereum, you're gonna feel like it feels bad, man. It feels really bad, because right now Bitcoin's sitting at 20,000. But think about back when I was trading, when Bitcoin was sitting at 800, 900, Ethereum was sitting at freaking $50. All of those fees that I paid in Ethereum and Bitcoin, when I do those calculations now, it effing hurts, dude. It effing hurts. So try and save on your fees. Really try and save on your fees, because those fees are more crypto, and crypto 10xing is your fees. You're paying 10x in fees. So yeah, there's a link down in the description below that will give you 15% off on your fees, as well as an $8,000 bonus depending on how much you deposit, right? So if you deposit, I believe like $500 or like $1,000, you get like a $100 bonus to trade with, right, for free. So that's good too. I mean, it's really good actually, especially if you're starting off with a small account. The bonus really, really helps. So it's up to $8,000, but the fees, man, the fees are like forever, right? And those add up to way more than $8,000 or $100,000 when you look at it in the long run. Daniel Juras, damn, nice entry. Yeah, that was a good entry, Daniel. Good job, man. I concur. So yeah, this is the trade on Ethereum I'm liking. What do you guys think of this trade, man? Any of you guys liking this trade? Any thoughts? Any critique? In regards to spot buying Ethereum, I'd rather at this juncture look for spot buys on Bitcoin. Because of the at Bitcoin chart, at BTC chart, we can go take a look at it. I think we're topping out over here, quite frankly. So this is the inverted at Bitcoin chart. So what does this tell you? It's telling you Bitcoin's performance against Ethereum instead of Ethereum's performance against Bitcoin. At the moment, for each Bitcoin that you sell, you get 14.9 Ethereum, right? What we want to do is maximize that output. So I think that we could very well be putting in a lower high. I mean, this is a choppy chart, so I don't want to say lower high, but I think we'll get all the way up to around 29 to 30 Ethereum per Bitcoin that you sell, right? So I think that we break out of this range or make our way to the top of this range over here. So those are my thoughts. I do want to collect Ethereum. I think we have to be very calculated on our long-term Ethereum buys. I'm thinking of starting a portfolio series on how to build a crypto portfolio, right? So if you guys are interested in that, do let me know in the comments down below. Come to the Discord and share your thoughts on that, because it's going to be a lot of work, right? I don't want to commit to something if you guys are not interested. Did you see my analysis on BTC? Says Wolverine. Did you post it on Discord, dude? I apologize if I didn't, man. There's Altcoin section. Ooh. Wow, you posted a lot, dude. I need to go through this. No, man, I apologize. I totally missed this, dude. Jesus. I gotta go through this because I'm very interested in this. Yeah, man. We need to trim down the channels on our Discord. It's getting overwhelming for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go through it, man. I do apologize. Four-day Ichimoku weekly. Okay, let's do it. Let's unload the chart though. Whoa, this is messy. Let's go find a clean chart. You're seeing resistance. Oh, we just lost a Kijun, you mean? That's a bear flag. Oh, man, dude. Good find, man. This is clean, dude. Yeah, so basically, guys, we have an M-like formation over here that will be probably noticed that we've broken down out of. And this is an M-like formation that has turned into a bear flag, right? So M stands for murder, send you to McDonald's if you're still holding this shit, right? Now you have your bear flag, right? And then you turn on an Ichimoku. We lost the Kijun. The next thing that you guys need to look for now is, are we going to break the top of the cloud? If BTC breaks the top of the cloud, it's going to make its way down to the 200 moving average. Over here, like I may accumulate a bit, because I regretted not buying over here, not as much as I wanted to at the very least. So watch what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to buy a bit of Ethereum here, and it's going to plow right through. It's going to happen to me. Of course, it's going to happen to me. Good find, Wolvie, dude. You're on a roll, dude. Good freaking find. Yeah, you should update it on the seed chat. So are you looking to buy the 200 moving average too? Yeah, Murphy's Law. So you save fiat for BTC and then you save BTC for Ethereum, right? That's how we play it. Like if you're looking at the BTC chart, but you have fiat, that's not, I mean, it's not relevant, right? You're looking at the Bitcoin USD chart to be able to deploy your fiat. And then the question is, okay, I have my Bitcoin. When is it? That's how I do it at the very least, right? So at least for me, it's mentally easier. You have first step, you have fiat. Okay. Your boss paid you for the pleasure of torturing you. You accumulated your fiat with all of that pain. So what do you buy? Do you buy something like, you're not going to buy garbage, right? After enduring all of that pain, you need to rationalize buying your garbage by first buying gold, right? Buy something nice, Bitcoin. Now you've bought something nice. You can feel good about yourself. Like, hey, I spent my money wisely. Let's go celebrate by taking this and buying some garbage. And that's when we buy Ethereum, guys. right? And that's why we look at the BTC chart, because we're using hard-earned fiat to buy Bitcoin and then taking that Bitcoin to buy Ethereum. Why? Because the end goal is to accumulate more Bitcoin, right? Why? Because we don't want ever to need our boss again. Come on, secretly, that's all. That's exactly what we're all doing. I get taxed activated switching between coins. I see. That's fair. Not if you use BitGet. Just trade BTC pairs to get more Bitcoin. Exactly, man. This guy knows the way. All right, back to Sol. What's Sol doing? Waiting for the break, man. Breaks down here. I'll be looking to take that trade. Or should I just take it here? Tough. All right, I think we've hit the 1 hour 15-minute mark. I think so. Okay, yeah, actually 1 hour 14 minutes now. So I'll take a couple of questions at most, and we'll wrap it up there. Stay tuned for Krishna's video, by the way. And yeah, make sure, for those of you who have access to the dashboard, I mean, all of you guys have access to the dashboard. There's a free version as well. Make sure to take advantage of the new features. We have the dead cross, the golden cross, potential bearish divergence, potential bullish divergence, along with your Ichimoku setups as well, right? So take advantage of this. The dashboard's actually become a behemoth of a service, I guess that's what you want to call it. Tool, yeah. And the journal, the Mango journal over here too, right? You guys get a trading journal with your premium access. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Do it the Mango way, do it the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Ciao.